Shadows and Salvation in Penampang. Written and produced by Emmanuel Francis Tendahul. In the highland and valleys of Penampang during the late 19th century, European missionaries arrived with a solemn purpose: to bring the gospel of Christianity to the Kadazan people. They came armed not with weapons, but with Bibles, hymns, and lessons of peace and brotherhood. Yet, they quickly discovered that theirs would not be an easy mission. Though some locals welcomed the newcomers with cautious curiosity, many remained rooted in ancient customs and beliefs. The practice of black magic, or Jimit and Gampi, still held sway among villagers who had not yet converted. These traditions, passed down through generations, were deeply ingrained in the community's understanding of illness, misfortune, and vengeance. Missionaries soon realized they were not only battling ignorance but also fear of retribution from those who wielded the dark arts or quasi-gelaps. They taught of a God of love, yet their congregants still whispered of curses, spells, and unseen forces that moved through the night. Healing prayers competed with secret rituals. Sunday sermons were held under the same sky where villagers claimed to see omens and spirits. It was not uncommon for missionaries to hear stories of balls of fire, glowing, floating orbs that darted across the darkened treetops like malevolent spirits. The villagers said these were the curses made visible, magical projectiles cast by a dark practitioner, directed toward their enemies. Some villagers even claimed to have witnessed the orbs crashing into rooftops, bringing illness or death. Among the early missionaries was a man named Father Albrecht, a stoic German-Dutch clergyman who had endured both jungle fevers and spiritual trials in his pursuit to serve God. He was a firm believer in the power of reason and righteousness, but even he found himself disturbed by the phenomena he could not explain. One night, as he prepared his lantern and Bible for a late visit to a sick villager, Father Albrecht spotted a flickering light weaving through the distant trees beyond the wooden church. At first, he thought it a firefly, but the glow grew brighter and moved with uncanny intent. It hovered, pulsing with a reddish hue, before gliding swiftly toward the hillside. Frightened villagers had gathered silently behind him, murmuring prayers in a mixture of Latin and Kadazan. The Kampung elder whispered, "It is a curse, Father. A soul sent to punish." Frustrated and weary from months of seeing his work challenged by fear and superstition, Father Albrecht raised his old hunting shotgun, kept more for wild animals than anything else, and fired at the orb. The shot echoed through the night sky like thunder. The orb vanished instantly, as if it had never been there. Whether it had been destroyed, scared off, or was merely a figment of the imagination, no one could say.